I like how this is starting so far. This definitely sounds like it's going to be interesting. It's more involved than the previous 2 chapters.
There are the lines to the barn.
The barn was this way, I think, unless they moved it for this chapter. Is this the barn? Oh, crap! Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Ow!
Okay, this is not the barn. Bullets are kind of valuable, so I probably shouldn't be just, like, shooting them off. To be honest, I kind of want to put the gun away until I need it. Because I'm probably going to do that again. Is this where I'm going? I think. Let's keep some rocks in us. Hello? Crap, no, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Did I die? I feel like I died. No, I'm not dead. I don't think I have much in terms of medical supplies, though. That's not good.
Okay.
There's the barn. Come on! Freaking wolves! I'm gonna die. I think this is actually gonna kill me, yeah. I died during the stupid tutorial. Not tutorial, but, you know, like, opening section where they're supposed to teach me how to use the pistol. That's bad. That's, like, really bad. I guess that's what the gun's for. I just, like, I'm so loath to use the gun right off. Wow, look at this. They're already starting me off at, like, 0 warm. Let me get in here. Let's warm up first. Got a fire striker, some cloth, some fishing tackle, some newsprint roll. And my clothes are all jacked up, I think, too. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, I don't have any medical anythings. Really, I should go back into the house to warm up. Coal. Let's go back into the house to warm up. Yeah, warm up a little faster here. We'll chill out with dead body. In fact, we'll actually chill out. Or we'll warm up a bit faster if we go near the fire. I think they want us to use the pistol. It's just that, you know, generally speaking, I don't use the pistol. Like, I save that for emergencies and such. So, give me a minute here to warm up, and we'll be right back. We're gonna... I guess we'll shoot the wolves this time. Or I could light the flare. I don't know. I'll think about it. Alright, so I went and repaired clothing. So now we should be in a decent spot to defend ourselves, and I'm gonna use the gun this time. We're gonna shoot these wolves. They're gonna get scared. We're gonna get to the barn, and we're not gonna die. I should mention, by the way, this is a new barn. I don't... because this is supposed to be in the direction of getting to the main road. I don't remember there being a barn over here, so this is a new barn. At least in terms of this map compared to survival mode. I don't know how it compares to, if they change survival mode or not to include this barn. We're gonna avoid dying. Hello? Any wolves about? Stay back! Bean! Freaking wolf! That's right, run! Scumbags! Nothing in here. Let me in, please. It's very scary here. Hello? I braved the scary outdoors. Whew. Alright.
I'll take it.
Aren't you supposed to be in here?
I need some first aid soon.
Alright. Sorry, I'll answer in a minute. A little busy here. Got my bedroll. Looks like they're equipping me so I can go out on exciting adventures. I got my hatchet. Definitely need that.
It's a bit, but
Bed?
I'll make it.
That's not bed. That's... Okay. Hello?
Hello?
That you?
Molly?
Yeah. Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I couldn't take a chance and wait. One of those big bastards broke into the barn.
Yeah, I guess I did take about an hour to get over here.
Have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly, I was in your basement.
Right. So?
I saw the dead man you were
I found
keeping
the
there
body.
for dinner.
Shit.
Molly, who was it?
Just... It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
That was gonna be supper tomorrow. Now look what you've
A town
done.
meeting of some kind. Looks like the town's not too far from here. If Mackenzie did pass through, he might have ended up there.
Excellent, I've healed pain. Still have her sprained ankle, though. Alright. So, yeah, this barn's new. It looks like it's pretty close to the road. Pleasant Valley Outbuildings. And that's where we need to get to. This is just a small collection of houses, if I remember right. Alright. So I guess that's our next objective. We definitely want to warm up before we get out of here. Let me take stock of what we're dealing with. I could drink a little bit. I'm pretty full. We'll go ahead and drink some water. We're pretty good on weight. We still have plenty of weight left. Although I would say we don't have very good clothing. Our clothing's okay-ish. And I'm not sure there's much else left for us to grab here. I mean, we could break down some stuff, but it's not really necessary. Okay. Let's get out of here and see if it's cleared up a bit outside. Okay. Let's actually, I think what we're going to do... It's a little late in the day, but I'm going to sleep for about an hour. So we can warm up. And I'm hoping that it doesn't get too dark. Okay, it's getting there. Yeah, we're still a little bit cold. I'm a little bit worried about going out there right now. But I don't necessarily want to just start a fire.
That smarts a bit.
How about this? We're going to go to the next building. We should be able to make it there without getting too cold, I'm thinking. I see some wolves out there, but as long as we get out of here, it shouldn't be too bad.
Road to the community hall. Let's hope.
If we run into any more wolves, I think I'm just going to pull out a flare and actually make sure I light it this time. In fact, actually, I think I need to change one of these controls. There was something where... Yeah, I think it was accessibility. I want it on press and hold, I think. No, I think click press is what I want. Right, okay.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Yeah, it's pretty cold out here. But I think we'll have enough to make it. Yeah, it's even cold in this car. I really can't stay out too long. They're really being generous with the stuff they're leaving around. There's normally not this much stuff just laying around like this.
Ow!
I think that's a rock. That might be a wolf. I'm not sure. No, I'm starting to feel like that might be a wolf, actually.
It's a bit, but I'll make it. That smarts a bit. Ah! Ow!
We're going to be collecting all sorts of stuff along the way.
Prison guard. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Have arranged additional officers for the upcoming inmate transfer. Roads and conditions are never good on Great Bear, and this year I'm hearing they're even worse than usual. Let's make sure we have enough help where and when we need it. As you know, this bunch won't make it easy on us. Great. Do we have to dodge prisoners? Did I search his body? Oh, a knife.
Thank you.
Alright, that will be helpful. Maybe we'll have to shank somebody. Looks like somebody or something got away over here to this building. Now, this building's never very good in survival. There's not a whole lot here, if I remember right, but... definitely could be something over here. Really, if I'm dealing with a wolf, not a wolf, but some prisoners, I may want to shoot somebody.
Another body.
Oh, good, he's dead. I'm soaking right through this paper. All that's left of me, those cowards, like something jump up and bit me. It was wrong to follow Mathis. No leader, don't trust him, won't lead you home. Alright, cool. Don't gotta worry about him. Let's holster that. Ooh, yes, some firewood, another hatchet. And a bunch of coal. That's pretty useful.
That smarts a bit.
No, nothing here. Alright, well that is actually very useful. It's getting quite cold though. We need to get out of this cold before long or we're going to get in trouble. Luckily, usually hypothermia doesn't get you that quickly. Like, you don't get hypothermia too quickly, but the longer you stay out, the worse the risk is. Oh, hi, it's a deer. Maybe he'll chase off any wolves for us. Anyway, I'm trying to get to a building over this way. I'm almost certain there's going to be wolves around it.
I need some first aid soon.
It's not uncommon for them to be around it in survival anyway. And I'm pretty sure with it being a point of interest, they probably put a wolf or two near it, as it is. So. Sorry, I'm trying to listen for the wolves. And it's kind of getting closer towards the nighttime as well. So we're going to stay the night here, warm up, maybe repair some stuff, some clothes or something. Okay, that is a deer. No, that's a wolf, I think. Or two deer? Yeah, okay, there's a wolf chasing them. It's coming towards me. I'm not your friend here, buddy. I need you to go away. Ooh, some tools. I can't reach that from the front seat, but we'll definitely want those. Okay, that was a rabbit. We're going to go ahead and light this. I don't really want to be dealing with any wolves right now. And like I said, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I see quite a few of them out here. One's already coming my way. Definitely helps having previous knowledge of the map. I could see if someone, for some reason, just picked up the game and decided to play, you know, Chapter 3 here, never had seen it before, that this would be kind of hard.
That splits a bit.
But at the same time, I don't know why anyone would do that. Oh, I'm interested in this long, dark game. Let's just immediately jump into the campaign. I don't know. I guess I could kind of see it. But, you know, historically and everything, this game's not been about the campaign. I mean, I'm definitely interested in it and stuff, but this has not been about the campaign. Before we go in, let's check out this tractor real quick. Some cloth. Alright. Maybe now we'll survive. Definitely want to explore while I got some light in here. This place is pretty dark without a light source.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
So there's a fire barrel. That's another way out. We got some quality tools, so we'll probably get rid of the simple ones. Ooh, a survival bow. Excellent. We've actually almost got a little bit of too much stuff here. We'll have to sort that in a bit. So, the thing is I'm really stingy with the pistol, but since we've got some arrows, I don't mind keeping that out and using that a bit.
this
I always
anymore.
kind of felt like this was probably a little bit more of an exciting game to play than to watch. Because you spend a decent chunk of the game searching things, and the real, quote, exciting bits of, like, you know, fighting wolves is kind of a... Whoa. Kind of a thing you don't do too often. At least not if you want to, you know, survive. Alright, that is actually a decent amount of food.
That smarts a bit.
We may want to make some arrows. Oh, okay, we can do that. Get rid of that. Having a bandage would be useful. What do I have for medical supplies at the moment? I've got one bandage, some painkillers, some antiseptic, and some Reshai mushrooms. So making a second bandage, I think, would be kind of useful. Just in case I get in a fight with a wolf again. I don't have crow feathers. I probably could have found some somewhere. Okay. So this truck's gonna be where we end up sleeping. Another bedroll. I can break that down for some
I think I can use this.
for some cloth. Alright, welcome back. So this is gonna be, I think, similar to how I did it the first time. I don't remember exactly how it went, but I'm guessing when I got to some of the more boring stuff, like getting through the night and you know, sorting inventory, breaking things down like that, I'm gonna cut those out. I've gone and kind of gotten rid of some of the less needed stuff. There's a lot of wood and materials, and I don't necessarily want to weigh myself down too much. So I've got myself down under my limit. And this is also so if I find anything interesting along the way, I can still pick it up. I've got most of my clothes in pretty decent condition. I've eaten through a couple of the food items. We're getting a little low. And I've repaired some things. I don't need an extra can. I didn't notice that. So we should be in a fairly decent state here. We've got a decent amount of items as well. And our clothes aren't too bad right now. We're down to 2 flares. I've got a lantern. We've got a bow with 3 arrows. I think we'll leave with the bow for right now. I don't know, maybe I want to hold on to it. I don't know. We're healed up. Yeah, well, why don't we take the handgun? We'll save the bow, because right now I am trying to actively keep moving. And I'd hate to lose an arrow right now. Arrows are more useful if you're, like hunting, I guess. So you're chasing after whatever you're, you know, attacking. This, I'm kind of trying to distance myself from the wolves, so maybe bullets are better. It is a little early in the day, which means it is kind of cold right now. So maybe not the best time to be leaving. But I was kind of running out of tasks. So as long as we're moving pretty quick... Ooh, I see a fire. As long as we keep moving, I doubt we'll get to or stay in hypothermia for very long, even if we do get to it. And our hypothermia risk is back to 0 because, you know, we stayed inside and kept warm long enough. Now, I should say the problem with story mode in these kind of games, and, you know, in this game, is that it can be a, you know, it's very guided, but it might be guided enough to the point that it can be kind of hard to die. So, I'm a little...
Smoke.
Yep, I know.
Maybe that community hall from the flyer.
I'm curious as to how they're going to deal with it. I obviously went for middle of the road difficulty, so I could have made it harder if I wanted to. And generally how they make it harder is by making the enemies more numerous and aggressive and making the supplies less numerous and probably less potent. Like, you get the crappier food items rather than, you know, crackers, which are pretty decent other than the fact that they're kind of dry.
Feel fire. Hot fire. Yeah.
Now this section of the map I always thought was kind of easier. Just because there's that one building we came from, which is usually a really good spot for survival and for getting materials and food and such. Then that place we just visited is a good stopping halfway point for if it's this cold out to
Feel my feet.
keep from getting too cold, and then you get to this building. These buildings, I don't remember them being very good, but they are a spot to stop and sleep and warm up if you need to. Okay, we got lights on.
Mining town. It used to be anyway.
We'll definitely go check out the point of interest there, but I want to see if there's anything worth grabbing. I have a really bad habit of taking everything,
I'll take it.
so I'm going to have to resist that a little bit, or I'm going to end up bringing a bunch of useless crap with me. That being said, getting some more food and getting some more medicine would be pretty useful. The other kind of cool thing, completely, well, not completely unrelated to the game,
This has been here a while.
but you can apparently go on their website. They sell the little mugs that you see in the game. This thing, you can buy these mugs, like straight from them, you know, not from a third party. So it's kind of a neat idea. They have a really cool one, like a jackrabbit transportation, or I think is what it is, one that I'm super tempted to buy. And they look like those kind of really big,
Hope nobody needs this
thick,
anymore.
really neat mugs that I actually, you know, I kind of like. But it's a little bit of money. I don't know. They were like $20 or $25, and I want to say they were shipping, which isn't a ton, but it is also just one mug. And so
This'll come in
I
handy.
saw them and I thought about it, but I decided against it. I don't know. At some point I might get it. It was a really cool design. You know, go take a look at their website and you should be able to see they have like merch. There's shirts and stuff which are kind of interesting, but not something I'd necessarily I'd want to go for, but the mug's cool. I like mugs. Mostly because you can use them all the time. You know? You can't always wear a t-shirt around. Especially if you're trying to be professional and such. But you can usually use a mug. Mugs are cool. I don't know.
Did I say I hate being cold?
Still thinking about the mug. Sorry, I'll leave off the mug for now. Alright, let's get over here. Weekly bingo at Community Hall. Think they're still doing it? Man, it's cold outside when the burning pallets aren't enough to keep you warm. Alright. Hello? Anyone alive in here? I would assume so. Alright, good. We still got the phones. I like they mention the phone thing. You can tell that's going to be an important communication method going on. Here's sick people. Don't cough on me.
I think I can use this.
I just got finished being sick. I do not want to be sick. Okay. Alright, yeah, they sound pretty sick. Maybe they need some help. It also looks like they're giving me a ton of revolver ammo. Interesting. They're not letting me pull out any weapons right now. Whoops. Probably because they don't want me to shoot people, because shooting people is bad. Okay, we're going to have to sort out some of this stuff again. This is my problem, is I keep collecting crap. You know, stuff I don't really need. Like, I don't need all this newsprint. And I do want to break down some of those, some of the clothes, though, and use them to repair my clothing a bit more.